All right, welcome to everybody. How you doing? Welcome to tonight's reading. Welcome to tonight's reading. I hope everybody's doing great as we start this week. That new moon in Pisces is right here, right now, baby. Right here, right now. So let's see where we're going. I want to bring in messages for those watching, please. Bring in messages for those watching. I would apologize if it's loud outside or if it's loud on the video because they're cutting down a tree next door, so it's a little bit loud. So I have this right next to me just in case. Okay? All right, let's see what's going on for you. I don't know the title of this video yet, so okay, this keeps showing up, Journey by Moonlight, which makes sense. We're in that Pisces new moon energy. Dream big, my darlings. I talked about that this week in the spiritual, the morning message or the daily tarot. Grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Choosing your path. All is possible. Do you know that? Is there somebody here who is doubting that? I don't think so. I feel like this is a fresh new energy of opening up. The Pisces new moon, it's time to think big. It's time to really dream. It's time to dream from a place of gratitude. And I do feel like some of you are going to be this week, we'll see what shows up in the reading, but this does feel a little bit like a pivot, okay? Or finally a decision is being made. So if that's your energy, if you have been feeling like on the fence about something, not really sure, I think you're now seeing the purpose of it in your life for, whatever. So thank you very much for this lesson. Thank you for this person. Thank you for this experience. And now we get to move into something different. Some of you may have a closure experience or may have just had one where it's time to close this off. It's time to shut this down. It's not really part of my life anymore and I can't let it hang around. No, what am I going to do here? All right, I'll use this. I'm really getting that sense, and I just saw the Five of Pentacles. So some of you could be leaving a job or leaving behind a situation that you at one point thought was secure. All right, but now it doesn't make sense. Like you're headed off in a new direction. It doesn't make sense at all. Okay, so let's see where we're going here. Let's see where we're going here. Queen of Wands. I like this Queen of Wands energy, and I also like the Strength card right there. This does say to me, this is very Leo-esque. And Leo is someone who shines their light by entertaining people or being in their power. Leo is very much like a come on along kind of thing. This is almost like the Pied Piper a little bit. That sprite has the flute, like you're leading people in a new direction, okay? Taking on your power and leading people in a new direction. Wow. 5 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 7 of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Woo! Yeah, closure. 10 of Swords and the Moon. We're getting some closure energy there. I feel like you wanted this though. You definitely want the ending to this thing. So it's not something that is, let's see, Knight of Wands, 6 of Wands, 9 of Wands. Oh, very interesting. It's not done yet though, okay? So I think this is something that you've wanted. I feel like you've been dealing with a person who might be very self-indulgent, very entitled. I've seen this little storyline before. The 5 of Swords, this person is definitely taking advantage of you. I think you know that, all right? That's why I want this closure. I don't want this anymore. It's not a thing. All right, I've learned my lesson. Page of Pentacles. Yup, I do. Do I feel betrayed by this person who's sitting here like a smug? I won't say it. But this person is really confused. So they may seem like they know what's going on. They may seem like everything's cool. You are going on a path that has promise, that has direction, all of that. I feel like this person was screwing up your directional Okay, like which way should I go? I don't feel like this person had a good sense of that for themselves. Their energy is definitely not follow me or this is the direction or anything like that. But I do feel like this sense of smug entitlement here. Look at this guy. He's sitting on his little seat there and he's got his 9 cups and he's like, yep, I'm good. It's almost like smug is the word. Okay. So if you've been dealing with someone like this, just know that they did on purpose try to take something from you, your energy at the very least. And they also are a little bit clueless as to what they're going to do next. So they're moving on like, yeah, it's all cool. They don't know where they're going. Okay. But you may feel the betrayal, the ending, the closure. You may feel this. This card, I'm going to say to you, you see this card and you go, ugh, right? Ugh. But what I see is there's nowhere to go but up. Okay? You have experienced the lowest it's going to get. So does that make you happy? Because look at on the horizon there, the sun's starting to come up. So it's always darkest before the dawn sort of springs to mind. This new moon in Pisces energy that we're experiencing today as I'm doing this reading really has given you a sense of the possibilities. There's a lot of possibilities awaiting your request. You just have to be clear about the direction you're going and what you want. And I feel like the key to all of this is this grace and gratitude, this very kind of humble, you know, even if this person was kind of hard to deal with or you felt strongly that they did need to go, I do feel like there's a sense of loss or a sense of like, oh, I'm never going to do that again. Never going to do that again. So there is a little bit of, yeah, maybe I've let people like this come around me too often. Maybe I haven't been really good at exerting my boundaries and my power. Maybe I haven't been able to tell people to go when I want them to go or tell people what I need. Some of you have a hard time telling people what you need. Empaths do that because we're really focused on other people's needs. But this is again, this energy in February leading up to March when we have Pluto moving into Aquarius and we have Saturn moving into Pisces. And I will get into those. I'm already doing little readings about them, but I'll do more. And those are Saturn, first of all, is a malefic planet in Vedic astrology. It's believed to be like a hard lesson or a hard teacher. And moving into the energy of Pisces, which is just such a sweet spiritual energy. I look at Saturn moving in there as somebody who's saying, as the energy of grounded lessons, grounding your spiritual lessons in your day-to-day life, right? Bringing it into day-to-day life, bringing it into your practice, bringing it in, not being in a place of like spiritual bypassing or anything like that. We're bringing it in so that we're able to embrace the lesson. And also, I think one of the lessons here is seeing people like this. And I hardly ever see 9 of Cups as a smug energy, but with the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Cups, I see it as a smug, entitled kind of energy here. And if you have been attracting those kinds of people, you know, honestly, vampires or people who are really toxic, they see a moment of weakness in you, but that is not your identity. What they're seeing in you is a compassion, and that you haven't done maybe a good job of protecting your energy yet, so that those people kind of bounce off. Like they'll try, okay? But if you know, I see you coming. I'm still light in love and you're somewhere else in your vibration. That's not something I want to deal with. So bye. Okay. There's a little bit of that here. And I almost feel like this is the last time you're going to have to learn this lesson, because this is a brand new path. Okay. This is a brand new path. And I do feel like you're moving on from this, but you damn well know 9 of Wands is a history of allowing people into your life who take from you, or who are jealous, or who are not at their best. And a lot of times when we as healers, we as mystics or guides or shamans or anything like that, you have to learn to hold your vibration. You have to learn protection. You have to learn these things, not because you're hiding from anything, but because so you can be in the middle of it. That's what Jesus did. Held his energy in such high vibration that he could be in the middle of anything. And I mean anything. And still be in that space of divine power. He went through all kinds of human experiences, really shattering experiences. And this is not that. This is an experience that maybe you are now disappointed. You have a different feeling about this person. Maybe it's somebody who really used and abused you, and so I don't trust this person. But you're going to have to learn to grow the trust again for yourself for making good choices. You're going to have to learn to grow that again. And this was the final, I'm getting something about final and closure. I'll clarify that in a second. But we are choosing a new path here. So I don't have to deal with these lessons anymore. Yes, I feel like I have learned them. So, okay. So I've learned this lesson. So talk to me a little bit. Ten of Swords, Page of Pentacles here. Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups, the Judgment card. Yeah. So now you are seeing, I feel like you knew. When you allowed this person in, I feel like, now you did know. You knew on some level that this might not work or this might be toxic or tough for you. You knew. You had a sense. And, sometimes we but we wanted to give this person a try, or sometimes people deserve a second chance or whatever it was. But I want you to know that this wisdom is now being transmuted in you because you're moving off in a different path. It's almost like Saint Germain, violet flame, kind of transmuting the energy of this. And so you can be and see the lessons without running away from them or hiding from them, using them as badges of honor. Yeah, badges of honor, but also healing implements and tools. Okay, so we get our healing and our guidance from going through these experiences, but let's not keep going through. Let's not keep doing this. Right? So that's what I'm feeling about this reading is like, I don't have to go through this again. I don't. I'm seeing that I'm going towards Ten of Cups, the Judgment card. My guidance is flowing. Some of you may be coming in contact with a guide because now you're kind of ready. When, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Hermit. One for the moon, please. Two of Wands. You know that this is coming. You're on your way. Okay. The Knight of Swords, very quickly. I feel like you might be having other people come back. Hold on one second. Yes. Three of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you might have someone coming back around. I'm not saying it's this person. I'm saying it's another pattern. Someone who really hurt you. Seven of Pentacles, I feel like you've been waiting for them to come back. Three of Pentacles, there might be something to do together, some kind of mission or purpose together. This could be a twin flame re-emerging after the final lesson has been learned. Okay, that energy is definitely here. And you have done a good job now of no longer having to learn these lessons. This is the big teacher. The teacher is coming in the shape of a person who you might not have been able to resist. Okay, so let's see where we go with this. I'm going to continue on with this reading if this is for you. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. All right, link is below. See you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.